Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, or whatever day you happen to be watching this video or this recording. Today we are going to do a cardio strength mix type workout. So we're going to do a minute of cardio and then 10 seconds rest. Just enough time to transition, and then we're going to do a minute of strength. And we're going to do 2 rounds of everything. So everything will be completed for 2 rounds total. And then we have a little bit of a bonus at the end, a little bit of bonus core. This workout can be completed body weight only. You do not have to use weights during some of the exercises. If you want to add resistance, you can. And then if anybody has any circle bands, we do have some push-ups down at the end of the workout. And if you have a circle band, you can use this as a way to self-spot, to help yourself get up when doing push-ups. So this is a great way to kind of practice and get a little bit better at doing push-ups. I learned this trick a few weeks ago, and how I didn't think about this, I don't know, but it's an amazing trick to use these to help you improve your push-ups. So if you have a circle band, great. I like the fabric ones personally. They're a lot sturdier and it's a lot harder for them to tear. And I have had some of the rubber ones tear on me, and I'm not a fan. But this workout is meant to be body weight. If you have a circle band for a couple exercises, great. If you want to use dumbbells and do a couple of substitute exercises, so if you don't want to do push-ups, you are welcome to do a chest press or a banded chest press if you have that equipment. Or for your push-ups, instead of going to the floor, do an incline push-up on a chair. Something sturdy that is not going to slide out from underneath you. Countertops are great for this. And I also like going from an incline push-up and working your way down versus doing push-ups on your knees. They just translate better. Going from a straight-legged position at an incline and then working your way down. But do what you can do, as always. That is the whole goal for this, is just to get up and moving and do what you are able to do. We have about a minute or so. Make sure that you grab everything that you need. So you're going to need just a space to work out. If you have a circle band, grab it. If you don't, that's okay too. If you have weights and you want to use them for a couple exercises, or a band you want to use for a couple exercises, grab those. Make sure you have water. And then we are going to do some floor work, so a mat or a towel. And if you need to put something under your knees or your hips when you're down on the floor, maybe grab that too. But cardio strength mix today, and a minute of each exercise. I'm going to show low impact options, higher impact options. Same thing for the exercises we're going to do, the strength portion. You can always add weights. You can keep them body weight. It's whatever happens to be best for you today. A lot of these exercises, yes, you can absolutely do them in a chair or holding onto a chair. So you can do the exercises with a chair if you have it. So feel free to pop into the chat as well and say hi. Just that way, I like knowing who's here. I can usually see how many people are watching when you're watching live, but I can't always see who is here. It doesn't tell me. So if you pop into the chat and just say hi or good morning, it always makes me feel good to know there's somebody else besides me working out today. And I know a lot of people watch this later, and that's awesome. So you work out when you can work out, right? Of course. I'm just going to check the sound. I have to use a different, my iPhone that I was using for music died. So let's start with a nice good tap of the toes. It died a couple days ago. I think it was Wednesday, and I was in an absolute panic trying to figure out how I was going to play music for my classes. Heels up, right, and left. Now my brain wants to keep up with the beat. If this is too fast, go with your own speed. We're here to warm up. That's all this is. Heels to the front, opposite arm and leg reach. So all we're doing is trying to warm up our bodies. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna tap it to the side. We're gonna do same arm, same leg, reach to the front. 4, 3. Now we're gonna reach for the sky. Reach to the front again. 4, 3, 2, reach up. Up, not front. Reach front now. And up. And front. And up. Now we're gonna do one of each. One front, one up. Now we're gonna switch up and front. Up and front. You gotta get your brains working. I know it's early in the morning for some people. All right, take it back. Toes back, squeeze the glutes. Also squeezing the back side of the body. 4, 3, 2. Just bring it in the center. We're gonna roll the shoulders. So start small, start with just a nice good shoulder roll, then start to lead with the elbow. Wrist and hands follow. 4, 3, wood chops right in the center, up and back. So we're gonna bring our feet in a little bit closer together. We're gonna keep our shoulders over our hips. Just push those hips back towards the wall. Good diagonal, high right, low left, up and down. So here we're waking up the spine. 4, 3, 2, switching sides, low to high, down and up. So as always, start slow, start low, then take it up when you're ready. 2, squat it down right in the center. So start with your feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forwards or maybe a little bit out. We're pushing those hips back. 2, slow it down, down 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, and up. Keep that chest up. It's tempting to want to bend over. We don't want to. Good, forward step and reach, forward and back. I have one hair that's just going kind of crazy today. 2, add a reach across the body. So forward step, reaching corner to corner. 3, 2, side step and reach, take it out and in. So we're starting to do a little bit of an inner thigh stretch here. 4, 2, backward step. We're gonna open and close. Start to drop that back knee down towards the floor. So for our lunges, we wanna take the legs out just a little bit. We've got wider hips, right? Let's take the arms up, same legs. So you don't have to take it straight back with your thighs super close together. Think railroad tracks. 2, jog or power march. So higher impact option is right here. We do a good jog. Lower impact option is we just power march. Pump those arms. Good, jumping jacks. High impact, right here. Low impact, we just tap it to the side. A final option is to just do a nice good side step. 4, 3, heel jog. So instead of thighs up, we're thinking heels to our tush. If you want to keep it low impact, we're right here. Good hamstring curls. Reach and pull. 4, 3, skaters, side, side. So you can just do your side step, cross behind. 4, 3, 2. Last one, march it out, shake it out. Grab a quick drink of water. All right, we have 1 minute of work, 10 seconds rest, 2 exercises. We're just gonna go back and forth for 2 total rounds, and then we're gonna move on to the next combination. We're gonna start with a cardio, and then move on to a strength. We're just gonna go for the full 16 minutes. So take a rest when you need it, grab your water when you need it, listen to your body. That's what this is all about. We're gonna start with side taps and cross punches. Your time is on. So we're just gonna do side taps and cross punches. Now option 1, same arm, same leg, going opposite directions. Option 2, we add both arms. Option 3, you add a little hop switch in the middle. So bring the foot in, switching sides. Option 2 is we really push. You decide what you're ready for today. You can consider this round to be an extension of the warm-up. This is great. Good, we got about 20 seconds to go. Second exercise, we're gonna do some side lunges. Good, we got 15 seconds. Try to take it up a little bit if you can. Now remember, if you're sitting, you can do the exact same thing that I am. Get that heart rate up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, side lunges. I'm gonna put on my circle band. It's a quick 10 seconds. Good, here we go. So side step, sit down, bring it in. Now if you prefer, you are welcome to just do side lunges without any stepping. If you don't want to do outer thigh work, don't use the circle band. You are welcome to hold a dumbbell at your chest or at your shoulders. So nice and tall. It's very tempting, I know, to want to bend over or to push the knee out. We're sitting our hips back towards our heels like we're sitting into a chair. I like to think, remember the cakewalks where you had to walk in a circle and you were trying to compete for a cake and there was always one less chair than there were people? We're trying to get our hip into that chair. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up. Going for our side taps with our cross punch. 3, 2, and 1. Good, side tap, cross punch. This is all meant to get our heart rates up, so you can keep it low impact. Like I said, I got this one hair that's driving me nuts. You can add both arms. Palms can be open. Reach. If you want to take it up a bit, go for it. So you decide what you want to do. Keep it going. We're getting down to about 20 seconds, so 2/3 of the way done already, at least for this round. So we want to push it a little bit, heart rate up, and then during the strength training, it's going to come back down just a bit. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab a weight if you want. Body weight is fine. 2, and 1. So I'm going to take it down. Reach like I'm going to put it down on the floor, and then bring it back up again. That's your challenge. Can you sit back enough that you can get down to the floor? Without, remember, bending over. We don't want to bend over. We want to sit back into our hips. We're halfway through. Remember your option. If you just want to do side lunges without the stepping, that's fine. Next combination, we're going to start 2 jacks, 2 squats. 10 seconds to go. Remember, rest when you need it. Try to keep pushing. 2, and 1. All right. 2 jacks, 2 squats. It's our next cardio. 2, 1, good. Jack, jack, squat, and squat. So low impact is here. Narrow squats is an option. If you want to do the opposite, you tap in, down and up, down and up. This is your low impact version. If you want to take it high, bring it up, down, up, down, up. Yes? 1, 2, jump, jump. Option. Low impact, down, tippy toes, and up. So down, tiptoe, tiptoe. Think about you want to jump, but you decide not to, or you decide, or you realize your feet are glued to the floor. Yeah? 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, core rotation. You want to work on your body position a bit. Arms out, here we go. Reverse lunge. Rotate, bring it in. Want to keep the elbows in, just hold your arms in, rotate. So step it back, bring it in. What I'm doing here, I'm thinking about stretching out that band so that when I rotate, I'm not letting my arms do the movement instead of my torso. So shoulders down and back, little stretch. You've got to keep that little bit of a stretch all the time. That's how we know we're getting our core to work, not our arms. 12 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna bring it up. 2 jacks, 2 squats. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So 2 jacks, 2 squats. Decide how you want to do this. Low impact or high, or a combination of both. Yes? It also tells you how high your heart rate is going to go. Low impact, your heart rate will still get up. It's not going to get up quite as high as if you did full jumps. Yes? Your choice. You can mix it up a little bit. High impact or low impact jacks, and then the opposite for your jumps. 15 seconds. I'm gonna push it a little bit right here. Soft knees, always. Good. Going back, reverse lunge, core rotation. 2 and 1. Take it down, rotate, bring it up. If you're choosing to use a chair today, you're gonna do the same thing. Rotate, bring it up. Step it back, rotate, and up. This is something that we want to practice, that we want to get better at. Why? What's a good way to get up off of the floor? No matter what your age. Come to kneeling, come to half kneeling, and stand up. Good, we've got 20 seconds to go. So this is your option. Slow and steady. Good legs. Front knee staying over your shoelace. Nice and tall. Good, bring it in, shake it out. We're gonna go on. Skater, super quick drink if you got it. Skater with a front or back kick. Here we go. So, skater, front kick. Skater, front kick. So you can step, do a good kick. Step and kick. Or hop, kick. Your choice how you want to do this. I'm going to do first round front kick, Second round, back kick. Take it. Good kick. Start with a low kick, pushing something away from you in front of you. Yes? So think push. Yes, you can do a flick, but I want you to think knee and extend. Good. If you want to add a little reach, good pull, especially if you're staying low impact. After this, we have a deadlift and rear delts. Good, bring it in. Yes, you can do this body weight. Shoulders down and back. Lead with the pinky. Forward fold, hold it. Rear delt, bring it up. If you want, you're gonna grab light to medium weights. So we're thinking 5 pounds is gonna be kind of heavy for a lot of people. So anywhere from 1 to 5, nice and tall. You have a band, you're gonna hold that band down in front of you. Forward, good lift. We don't wanna round our back and bend over just to get closer to the floor. Feel the tension, stretch your hamstrings. 20 seconds to go. Nice and tall. Little soft bend in the knee is gonna get you a little bit more glutes because we're pushing. A little bit straighter is gonna get a little more hamstrings. But you're getting glute and hamstring. Bring it up all the way through this one. Time for skater or side step with a kick. I'm switching to back. Here we go. Bring it in, back kick. Good hopper step, back kick. Challenge, you don't put your foot down before you do your kick. So you can see I'm a little wobbly this morning, which is okay. But you're gonna step, hold it, do your kick. When you do your back kick, you're putting your footprint on the wall behind you. We're not doing our footprint way up to the ceiling. You do martial arts maybe. But for me, I just go where I fold forward, maybe in line with my hips, or a little bit lower. Good kick, reach. You got 15 seconds to go. Now tap down if you need to, but try not to. If you've got your chair, side step. Good kick back, yes? 2 and 1. All right, deadlift, rear delt. I'm gonna grab weights. Good, feet hip width. Push the hips back. Lift and bring it tall. So we wanna try to get close to parallel to the floor. If we're really up, we're gonna have to go up and back. So if we're not very flexible, we go up and we just bring it out to the side. We're gonna get middle deltoid. We wanna try to get the back. So goal, try to get close to parallel to the floor. That's your challenge. That may mean you bend your knees a little bit more. That's okay. That's not gonna hurt anything. If you've got a band, you're gonna do the exact same thing that I'm doing. Hold your band, go forward, stretch your band like you're trying to bring it towards your chest. So stretch those arms straight out to the side. It'll come in closer. Last one. Good, bring it up. We are on our last round. If you want to go to the floor, great. If you don't, that's okay too. We're gonna do mountain climbers. So on the floor, incline right here. I'm gonna go fast. This is what I'm hoping for. This is still cardio, so I want you to think about a fast cardio mountain climber. If you don't want to do that, you can do high knees. You can high knee jog. Shoulders stay over your hips, even if you're doing marching. Yes? Goal, brace your core while you're doing some hip work and stabilizing your spine. That is what I'm hoping for. So nice and tall. Good, mountain climbers. Don't let your bums come up. If you feel like you're hitting yourself in the chest, drop your hips a bit. Good incline movement. Good. Bring it right in between the elbows. Bring it up. This is our push-ups or our chest press. I'm gonna show you, this is so cool. Good, time is on. So if you're using the circle band, you're gonna use it to help. So you're gonna have it around your upper arm. So you're gonna go down into that push-up. When you push up off of the floor, the band is gonna help you. Because you go down, you stretch, and then you push up. Now if you want, you can do a banded chest press where you use a long band, you take it behind you so it's around your chest or around your back, in line with your chest, and then you push the arms forwards. Good, keep it going. We got 15 seconds to go. So pull those shoulders down and back, neutral spine. Sometimes we go down and what do? Oh, we lift up with our chest and then we lift with our hips. Good, last one. Bring it up. Mountain climbers. Yes. Now we're gonna change it a little. If you're standing right here, I want you to do good rotations. You can do rotating mummies if you prefer, yeah? Or you can do a little dance. Whatever works better, but we're going for a little core rotation. So incline or floor, we're gonna do knee towards the opposite elbow. If you're on the floor, notice I'm not bending my elbows or my shoulders. You can go slow, absolutely. You do not have to go fast. If you're sitting, same thing, knee up, you just sit. Yes? We've got this. We can work out. I might look like a crazy chicken right now, but you can modify this to whatever feels better for you. Sitting, standing, on the floor. You can see I'm at an incline. 3, 2, and 1. All right, push-ups. I'm gonna demo a banded chest press right here. 2, 1. I take the band around my back, bring it up. This is a banded chest press right here. I like elbows in. Yes, elbows at an angle are an option. We just don't ever want them here. All right, good push. Shoulders down, good reach. And I'm feeling my shoulders, definitely. I'm gonna go back for my push-ups, just down on the floor. Yes, I'm on my knees. This is what works for me today. Take it down. Shoulders down, bring it back up. Now I know it's tempting to do itty-bitty push-ups. If you do itty-bitty, you might not ever get better at a full push-up. We've got to practice going all the way down, maybe even resting down on the ground, bracing that core. We've got this big breath, exhale, we push up. Yes? Come on, one more. We've got it. Going down, bring it up. And we're just gonna sit back, give ourselves a little bit of a break before we go for our bonus round, little bonus round. Hopefully your heart rate is down a little bit because we brought the intensity down just a bit. We are going to go one quick round and we're just gonna do 30 seconds of everything, all right? So we're gonna do 30 seconds, little 10 seconds of rest, and we only have 5 exercises. If you need to stay upright, you can. But otherwise, we're gonna bring our stuff down to the floor. We're gonna do side planks right, then we're gonna do Superwoman, side planks left, regular planks, and then we're gonna go down for bridges. And then we're gonna do a nice good cool down and stretch. If you're staying upright, you can do side planks against a wall, on a chair, or do a farmer's carry. You're gonna grab a heavy-ish weight, hold it in one side, one hand, making sure that we walk around without leaning away or leaning in or going forwards. So option 1, arm is down by your side. Option 2, racked. Option 3, overhead without scrunching and leaning. You want it to be heavy-ish. Think about carrying a 5-gallon bucket. That's why they call it a farmer's carry. You're carrying your buckets. Doing one side only works. One side only, and then you will switch. For your superwoman, if you're staying up, you can have a chair, and you're just gonna do a nice good bird dog, and then switch. Or you can even fold or sit forwards and do your arm raises. So think about making the letter I or the letter Y thumb leads. Planks, wall counter, chair. Bridges, you're going to do a few more deadlifts or what they call good mornings, where you're going to bow to somebody, okay? So we're gonna take it down. Let's go for our side planks. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, you just lift more of your leg off of the floor. So elbow or wrist, hand, knees, one knee, or both feet. Lots of options. We're just doing 30 seconds. So 3, 2, oh, nope, hit the button already, but I'm gonna stop it. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're gonna lift. So this is your option 1. Shoulders, hips, and knees in line, you're stacked. We wanna try not to push our hips back and fold over. We wanna squeeze, push the hips forwards, pull the shoulder down. Option 2, right here, straighten the leg. Option 3, one foot is in front, the other foot is back, stand on a balance beam. Option 4 is right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your tummies, arms are extended. We're gonna make friends looking at a dust bunny on the floor. Squeeze your glutes, protect your low back. Upper body stays on the floor. We're going to lift our arms up and hold, and then set it down. Lift and down. Now remember, rotate from the shoulders. Thumbs are gonna reach towards the ceiling like we're hitchhiking. If you need to, yes, you can alternate one arm and then the other. Or make it harder, lift the arms, then lift the body. So arms, body, 2, and 1. Side plank on the other side. Side plank on the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So nice, good side plank. Shoulders, hips, knees stacked. Option 1 right here. Option 2, we take this leg straight. Option 3, both legs are straight. We're on a balance beam. Option 4 is we're right here stacked. I like to do arm up or drive the elbow back, squeeze the shoulder blade into the spine. Helps prevent us from going forwards. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Standard plank. Standard plank. 3, 2, and 1. So on your hands is a high plank, on your elbows is a low plank. You choose. Maybe your elbows are tired from what we just did. Or stay on your elbows if your wrists are bothering you today. Option 1, right here. Option 2, lift one leg, set it down, then the other. And all you do is straighten the knee. Nothing else changes. We just straighten our knee. Next option, we're up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down onto our backs. Last exercise, we're doing our bridges. Knees bent, feet flat. Here we go, little tail feather tuck. Option 1, we lift and we hold. Option 2, we lift, we hold, and we start to add a march. When we start adding the march, the most important thing is not to let your hips drop down towards the floor. We gotta keep them lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna take it down and we're just gonna rest. So let's take our legs straight. So we're gonna stay down. We're going to do a little bit of stretching. So let's go ahead and bend our knees. We're gonna squeeze the inner thighs together. We're gonna roll to our side. If you are staying sitting today, or if you're upright, you're gonna wanna have a seat, and you're going to sit and squeeze your inner thighs together. We're gonna take our bottom hand and we're gonna grab our thighs. So our knees are pulled kind of in line with our belly button, but we don't wanna round our spine. We wanna stay open, and we just pulled our knees in line with our belly button. Bottom hand, pull those thighs into the ground. Top hand, we're gonna grab our ribs. This is rack of ribs. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and we're gonna open the shoulder back behind us so the knees get pulled one way, torso gets pulled the other. Inhale, center, hands lightly behind the ear, and we exhale and we open back behind us. Again, shoulder goes one way, knees go the other. Inhale, the top hand extends out. Exhale, we open the shoulder back behind us. Take it back, head resting on the floor or on a pillow, fingertips touch. Keep the knees locked into the ground. We're gonna draw a rainbow up and overhead. The goal is to try to keep the fingertips on the floor. Deep breath. Good. So just nice, good rainbows. And if you get stuck part way, that's okay. That's okay. Good, bring it in. Top leg stays where it is. Bottom leg, you're gonna open it back behind you. Your top hand is going to reach and try to grab your toe, your heel, your ankle. Knee stays in the ground, shoulder opens back behind you, and we think about pulling that thigh back to get a nice good hip stretch. So we're getting torso, we're getting front of the thigh, and a little bit of outer thigh as well. Deep breath. Every time we exhale, we try to relax just a little bit more. Bring it in. Switch to your leg position. So the bottom leg comes up, the top leg goes back. Roll to the side. You're going to come to a seated position. We're going to go for 90-90. So option 1, knees bent, whatever is comfortable. Option 2, you open to 90 and you open to 90. And you turn over the foot that's in front and you sit into it. So we're trying to stretch the hip and the outer thigh, a little bit of an inner thigh stretch as well. But if this doesn't feel good for you, you just bend your knees a little bit more until it feels okay. You can add a good forward fold, good reach. Bring it back up, and we're going to flip over and we're going to do the other side. So starting from the beginning, lie down on your side. So we stay nice and tall, and then we pull the knees into the belly button. Bottom hand is going to help keep our hips and knees stacked. Our top hand, we're going to grab our ribs, starting with rack of ribs. Deep breath in, exhale. Open the shoulder back behind you as you pull your knees into the ground. Inhale, return to the center, hand lightly behind the ear. Exhale, open behind you. Return to the center, fingertips out, open book 2, exhale, open the shoulder behind you. It's okay if you can't touch the floor. Our goal is just to get better. Good. Return to the center. That top hand, fingertip is out. Rest the head on the ground if you can. And we're going to draw a nice, good open book, or I'm going to run into my chair. So this is testing your spinal mobility, your thoracic spine, but this is also testing your shoulders. So if your shoulders are tight, or if you have shoulder issues, just be cautious with this one. We don't want to go too crazy and cause any pain or discomfort. Good, bring it in. Our top leg is going to stay where it is. Our bottom leg opens back behind us for a hip stretch. Your top hand, you're going to reach and try to grab the toe, the shoe, the ankle, whatever you can, and we're going to open back behind us. So the top leg stays as close to the floor as you can get. Your upper shoulder opens back behind you. your bottom leg. You're opening that thigh and you're trying to get it so that it's flat on the floor. You can see for me to go flat to the floor, my knee lifts up a couple of inches. So do what feels good and pain-free. Release. We're gonna switch leg positions. Push ourselves up to a seated position. And again, option one, just have it bent. This foot is kind of in line with this thigh. Option two, if you can, you take it 90-90, turn over the foot that's in front, and then you have the option with either one to lean forwards. Feeling a good stretch. And it's okay if you're upright, staying nice and tall and you don't get very far. It's better than rounding our spine. We want to keep that neutral spine and pelvis so that we can stretch the muscle that we want to stretch while keeping our body in a good position. So good stretch. We're gonna bring it up and we're gonna come to hands and knees. And we're gonna do a frog. So when we do our frog, we're gonna try to take our knees a little bit wide. Let your toes go wherever is comfortable. We're gonna be in a frog position. We're gonna sit our hips back. I'm getting an extra inner thigh stretch here. You do not have to do this. Hand is gonna be on the floor. We don't want it way out. We wanna stay pretty upright. Your other hand goes slightly behind the ear. Push the floor away, don't sink in. We're gonna go elbow to elbow, and then without moving our hips, we're gonna open back behind us. So a little more torso rotation here. Good, switching sides, hand on the floor, shoulder down, hand lightly behind the ear. So elbow to elbow, and then open the shoulder towards the ceiling. With this one, it's very tempting to want to shrug the shoulder up. We want to push that floor away. So we're packing our shoulder blade against our torso as we open. Good. Let's go ahead and bring it full hands and knees. Or if you're sitting, hands on the thighs, cat-cow. So we inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine, push the floor away. Inhale, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, gentle arch of the low back. Exhale, tuck the tail. One more time. So we inhale and we exhale. Let's come up to a half kneeling stance. If you're sitting in a chair, you're going to turn sideways in the chair and this leg is going to be hanging off the front. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute. We're gonna add maybe a little push forward, but notice that I'm not going way forward and I'm not arching my back. So tuck and squeeze, little push. Keep the ribs tucked and stacked over your hips. We're gonna take the hands into the small of our back, shoulders down, squeeze your elbows together. So you should be squeezing the muscles in your upper back, tightening the muscles in your core, and squeezing your glutes. A lot of times when we do the back and the glutes and we squeeze, we arch. We want to stack them. Release, bring it in, switching sides. So again, tuck the tail, squeeze the glute, add a little bit of a forward push if you need it. This time we're going to take both of our hands to our shoulders and we're going to walk our fingers back. We want to keep our chin neutral. Sometimes we drop our heads because we're like, I can go farther. We really don't go farther. It just feels like it. So pull the belly button in, stack our ribs over our hips, squeeze the glute. Good, pat on the back for working out on a Saturday morning or whenever you happen to be watching this. Bring it down. We're going to pull this foot back. Toe is under the knee. This is why we practice our lunges. Hands on the thighs. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to take our hands back. You can basket weave or one hand grabs the other. Squeeze the shoulders together, still stacking our ribs over our hips. So nice and tall. Release the hands, roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pockets. Good. We're going to take our hands, palms forwards. We're going to do thumb to index, middle ring, and pinky. So we're trying to make the best circles we can without doing straight fingered alligators. We want to bend each joint. Good. Bring it in. We're going to spread the fingers and then just relax them. So spread and relax. A good way to practice. Palms together. Spread your fingers without letting your palms separate. So we don't want to let the fingers go out. Palms separate. Our fingers do go out, but the palms don't separate. So we don't want to spread like this and make a V. We want to make a V with just our fingers. Spread it out. Good. Last one. Release. We're going to take ear to shoulder, side to side. This is a good one for anybody. Ear goes to shoulder, other ear lifts towards the ceiling. Deepen that stretch. Good. Looking forward, we're going to look to the right, look to the left. Bring it in the center, big breath in, spread the fingers, exhale. Good. One more time, big breath in and exhale. And your workout for the day is done. Woohoo! So give yourself a nice good pat on the back for a job well done for getting this workout in and done. So please, all I ask is share these videos with your friends, let them know about it, because the more people that we get watching, the more I am able to continue to do these classes on the weekends and keep them free. I have lots of videos on this channel, so if you can't make it to the live, you can watch one of them, or you can rewatch this one at any time. It's just going to be under the live category on my page. I also do live workouts on Zoom Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Central Time. We do a couple strength classes, we do a Strong Nation, we do a boot camp, and we do a cardio kickboxing. Saturdays are kind of my I do whatever. So the classes that I don't do regularly, like we did a bar class a few weeks ago, we did a full mobility session last week. So the classes that I don't offer on a regular basis, those are what I do on Saturday. So Saturday is just kind of a fun free-for-all. Please let me know if there's anything that you would like to do, if you want to see more bar classes. Do I need to toss a chair class in here? I do have some training in chair yoga. I do not have a lot of training in traditional yoga, but I'm sure that I could safely fake my way through it. So if you ever wanted to do a little bit of yoga, that is fine too. But just let people know about the classes. Let me know what you want to see. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, that you like the videos, that you enjoy, and that you hit the little bell icon, because it will notify you anytime I'm going live, or if I am doing if I've added just a new video. So the more people spread the word, let people know. In the comments or in the description, I will make sure that I've got information about equipment that I use, and I will make sure to have information about my classes. I have lots more videos on my website. So all I ask, spread the word, let people you know about these classes. I try to make them as accessible for anybody as possible. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you watching these videos or even in a live class. So have a great day and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.